Hello there. Caught me in the middle of reading my favorite book, Where Are You Now? It's about a boy who's missing out on his dad. Can't find his dad because his dad's not around. It reminds me a lot of Andy Sieglin's childhood. His dad was there, but he just wasn't present. And you know that Andy actually was named Alex, and then they decided that Alex is a better name, so they gave that to his older brother, and they gave Andy the next best name. But anyway, check it out. Good read. What happened last week, though? I can tell you right now, the Hank Aaron division went besides myself. Besides myself, right? I mean, me, the commissioner. Hank Aaron division, yeah, they went 21-1 outside of me. And I guess you want to throw me in there, we went 26-7, so I really ruined it. It doesn't sound that impressive, but we did go 20, or they did. Are you guys going to show up at all? Like, now I get to play Dave this week, and hopefully I can piss pound him. But I was supposed to piss pound Chad this last week. And what did Chad do? Went bonkers. You know what went bonkers? Fucking Travis's pitching, Tim's pitching. Bonkers. Really fucking great. So fucking great. Anyway, what happened last week? Well, let's start with game of the week. How about that? It was Seaman versus Dave. And, well, I just kind of went over it a little bit. Well, Seaman got pussy pounded. Like, it was a lot like watching Ronda Rousey in the fight that she got beat at. Just got fucking wrecked. It was a lot like watching a retard with retard strength go off on Damian Benedict's. Like, that should have happened in high school. Should have happened. It didn't, but should have. Anyway, like, Seguin, you didn't have an awful week, but show up. How about? Like, show up. Like, Dave, I think there's a coincidence here. Dave being the oldest and the day of raping Travis, and now Seguin. Both Travis and Seguin are blonde, they're male. Let's just say, do the curtains match the drapes? Know what I'm saying? Huh? Oh, wait, Adam, why are you sitting with the chair like this? Well, let me tell you. I've been reading a book lately, and my therapist also told me that this makes me more connectable. People say that, Adam, you cross the line a lot. I don't even think you know how bad you really are, and I disagree. I say, you guys, I do have a line that I know I cross. And the reason why I have that there is so I know when I'm bad, and I know when it's really offensive. So I do have a line, but I just don't give a damn. So I put my chair like this to maybe make things a little bit easier to listen to as I make fun of everybody in the league. So, next, we're going to start talking about me and Chad. I was supposed to pussy pound Chad this week, and what happened? Well, Chad's team went from having historically one of the worst weeks in our fantasy league to having one of the best weeks in our fantasy league. So, Chad matched me eye for eye. Chad and I had a battle. I mean, I batted .317, 17 home runs, 49 ribbies, a 3.7 ERA, 53 strikeouts, 1 strikeout. Fucking Conley, and then Gregerson comes in, only gets 1 strikeout when he's in. Come on. Anyway, so Chad, undeserving as this is, did beat me. You didn't deserve it, Chad. You didn't deserve it. Like, don't sit there and act like you didn't back into that. You know what I mean? So anyway, so I did lose because I'm the worst fucking fantasy baseball player in the league. There. Therapist also said I need to start expressing my emotions a little bit, and I feel really bad, and I feel hurt, and I don't like the fact that you guys laugh at me, and I don't like that you don't let me win. And I play in this other league with all the other kids that I've stolen before, and they always let me win because they're good friends. And what are you guys? Just a fucking league. Stupid. But, and I can even say this one makes me feel good, because it should, but Tim beat the shit out of Caleb, 10-1. It doesn't make me feel good because Caleb literally went from first in the power rankings to dead last. Dead last, Caleb, in one shift. In one fucking shift, you went from up here, you went from on top, living the dream, to, oh, I spent all my money and I'm no good at football, a.k.a. Johnny Manziel, all the way to the bottom. Reminds me a lot of a story. When I was a kid, I used to pretend like I was a dinosaur. And I'd run around the streets and I'd chase everybody's cats and they'd rawr, rawr, and I can't even do it that well anymore. And one day, my dad came up to me and he said, Adam, it's time to put foolish things aside and, stop doing that. And realistically, that was him saying, Adam, you're 17, stop this, go get a fucking job. So that's that. So who is up next? And we got that. Oh, let's talk about Mason and Todd. these are like close battles here. 6-4-1. Todd came out, had a blah week, but Mason had a blah week. I mean, Mason, I don't even know, Mason didn't deserve to even get 4 wins on that one. Honestly, I mean, like, a 4.4 ERA, 56 strike. This is awful. God, Mason, what the hell? I mean, like, what are they even... Literally, like, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I literally wrote Mason versus Todd, blah. So I looked at this and was so unimpressed by everybody's numbers that I said, there's nothing to even really talk about here. No. I take a chance at it. Take a look at it. There's nothing to look at. This is more boring than women's golf and women's WNBA. Like, you guys know that's not a real sport. Equality, glass ceiling, that's why those things are around. Like, I heard on ESPN the other day, like, they were talking about, oh, why do women get paid more? Because they don't deserve it. If you ask me, they should all be in the kitchen. Probably offend Firkins by saying that because he's a feminist, active, mind you. I watch your blog, Firkins. Very active, very passionate. I just don't respect it at all. So, anyway, I have nothing to even say about this. I mean, nothing. I mean, it kind of looked like they both kind of grew out their hair and they gave each other pigtails and then played patty cake. Like, it's just pathetic. This is really bad. So anyway, who was the last one? Oh, Travis and Firkins. What did I even write down? Travis is pitching. Fucking phenomenal. Travis does the whole, obviously pick guys up to get quality starts and strikeouts. Worked well for him last week. Usually when you do that, you're probably going to be in the situation where you might, I don't know, have somebody blow a good ERA for you. Nope. Not when you have 63 strikeouts and 70 innings pitched and a 2.42 ERA with a 1.12 whip. That's nuts. That almost tops Tim's. Tim had 97 strikeouts. He almost had 100 on the week. That's bonkers. That's nuts. Anyway, and, I mean, Ryan Firkins' batting went in. He had a line of 101 hits and 328 at-bats, 18 homers, 46 RBIs, 6 stolen bases, and a 308 average and a 9.44 slugging percentage. That's awesome. That is a phenomenal week from the bats, but just wasn't enough to overconquer that pitching because your pitching couldn't upstand against Travis's. I mean, besides that, man, if your pitching would have showed up a little bit, you actually would have had a chance last week, but you didn't, and it didn't. So, I mean, hats off to this matchup here, 6-5. You're both winners in my book. You both are winners in my book. So what do we got going on this week? Well, let me tell you. Dave and I are playing, technically. This is going to be one of the first weeks with a lot of interdivision matchups. And I'm playing Tim. Technically, I feel like I'm always playing Tim and Dave. That's why I always watch them, but it doesn't really matter, does it, when the entire league doesn't fucking show up. Playing Dave, you have to say, put my money on one of those, I'd pick neither. Dave and I will probably both die in a plane crash, which I am going to Fenway. Sunday, I'm going to Fenway. And I'm going to sing Sweet Caroline. I won't sing Sweet Caroline. You want to know why? Because I'm going to be crying. I'm going to be crying during Sweet Caroline. In fact, I'll videotape it, and I'll send it to you guys. You'll hear me weeping. I'm not even going to sing it. Because I'll be crying so hard. Imagine like the saddest moment of your life where like your grandma died, or you figured out that your cat got AIDS, or you had to bury your pet bird, or your parents said that your goldfish went swimming in the toilet and they didn't come back. That's how hard I'm going to be crying, but it's going to be pure joy. It's going to be so much happiness that you guys are going to feel it as though I was just going, right? That's just going to feel like in your butthole swamp crying. You guys are going to be like, all right, Adam's a happy guy right now. So, anyway, Caleb and Firkins, I don't know. Caleb's so over the place right now, I don't even know what to do. And then Seguin and Mason playing each other. Probably going to pick Mason on that one. And then Travis and Todd are playing each other. Probably going to pick, I feel like Todd's due. Like he's been having a good stretch at it. I feel like Travis is going to lose this week. And then Tim and Chad went off against me, and that's all that really matters to him. So, and you guys can obviously look at the power rankings. I got to get going. Love you, bye. And I'm going to be in Boston Sunday. So,